Drivers, start your engines!
Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48W 2Buff here with the INORL Lowe's Nationwide Series here at Indianapolis for the Brickyard 300. And how about who's starting on the pole? Charles Jackson, second in points, has the pole. That's where it's at if he wants to take the points lead from this man right here, who's starting just outside the top 10, William Duncan, starting I believe 12th here. Yes, he was starting 12th, I believe. William Duncan 12th, and then we have who's leading points, Charles Jackson second in points. Then we have this girl right here, Jane Samper, third in points, starting way towards the back. Really needs to work well throughout this race and miss these wrecks if she wants to get up there and maybe go at the points lead against William Duncan. And then last week's winner, Seth Cole, starting in 9th position, maybe trying to go for 2 in a row here in Indianapolis. Indianapolis is known for its turn 3 corner, calamity corner as I like to call it. Gotta be real careful. Will it be a wreck fest today or will it be green flag all around? As we're gonna be green here at Indianapolis. Ooh, and that was a dead heat to the line. Hopefully the 42 did not get to the line before the 2 car. Looks like Charles Jackson going to get the lead already here. Now watch the inside line through turn 2. Look at the run and power move the inside line gets. Look how much Lukender falls back off that corner. And then we already have a wreck. And Gene Sanford right near that. Oh, Richard Johnson. Tristan Trivet 4th in points. Jordan Ippolito. The rookie Alex Jones. David Rochester, JT Teal, and Gene Sanford has damage. She got involved. 3rd in points. That's bad. Oh, Christopher Harley. A couple other drivers. Now they gotta be careful of turn 4 also. But they usually don't wreck. Oh no, yes they will. Right for the whole field. Really Duncan over, and Fritz Lukender over on his. Fritz Lukender over on his roof. And here comes the whole field, and they're piling. Oh, look at Hayden Klein and Tyson Broad. And they're all over the track, and William Duncan was involved in that one. Hopefully he didn't get too much damage there, but there you see the whole field just went piling into them. A lot of drivers damage on that one. And how about this? William Duncan looks like he barely even has damage, too. He did get a good piece, but he could come unscathed and still maybe try to keep up the speed a little bit. There you see Jane Sanford. You could definitely see her damage. And then, man, a couple cars flipping there. Man, a lot of cars involved in those 2 wrecks. How did Charles Jackson get by? Yeah, he did. And, Seth Cole was also involved in that last week's winner. But we will take you to see what happened there, as that was a scary wreck. We will take you to see both wrecks, the one off turn 2 and the one off turn 4 there. Once I get to their cars, let's see it. And we are back. It looks like maybe a 3 wide could happen here. Yeah, Ben Pole gets hit by Christopher Harley, goes up into Jaden Garrylord. Then there you see the 28 in that, and look at this. Just a lot of cars slowing down. There you see Tristan Trivet, 4th in points, and Gene Sanford, 3rd in points. Sanford going to really nail that inside wall. Then Jordan Ippolito, David Rochester, and Alex Jones getting a piece of that. Then Tristan Trivet come back down, spins back out in front of the 11 of Jordan Ippolito. Let's see what happened to Gene Sanford further on here. She almost got through that wreck until 4th in points hit her. Charles Sanford, her brother, actually got into her, which made the, let me redo that real quick. Yeah, it looks like her brother kind of took her out, because if her brother didn't hit her, she wouldn't have came down like that in front of the 93. And she gets airborne a little bit. 93 goes around, 21 gets a piece, and watch this hit. That was actually a pretty good lick right there. Let's see that full speed. That was a pretty good hit to the inside wall there. Now, let's see how the 18 got involved here, because I didn't see him really hit anything, but he had damage. Oh, it looks like he did get by it. Maybe just a glitch on the screen here. He actually does a nice job at getting by this one. Actually, a person who did a real nice job at getting through this one is the 23 of JT Teal. I don't know how he got through this one here. Well, watch everything that happens in front of him. There you see, there's the second part of the wreck, the first part ahead of him. There you see the 14, and everybody's just spinning out in front of him. He's going to go to the outside here. And he's just going to drive away there. But then we will take you to see the wreck that happened up here, the big one, we could basically call it. I think it started with Fritz Lukender. We saw him flipping. Turn 4 is also another crazy turn here to get by. Seth Cole's right on his tail there. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Seth Cole comes down into the 6. And Seth Cole's not going to be able to hold it there. Up in the Lukender, who's going to take a hard hit right here. He just gets slammed between that wall. There's Tony Blazer going to hit him. Now, William Duncan just ever so close to getting through this. And got into that. Going to get a nice beat. And there goes the 42 up and over. Now, the whole track's blocked. Look at this. There's just nowhere for anybody to go. Look, oh, Harley almost got by that. Same with Hayden Klein. We saw Hayden Klein further up flipping. And, I mean, they're all over the place. A lot of the field really just has nowhere to go. Here comes Henry Samper and Kalsinowski. Did they get involved? Oh, I mean, they're touching the wall, trying not to get involved. And I think they may have not gotten involved here. There you see these 3 cars that were flipping. Oh, Brendan Patterson got nudged by Dylan Young into Hayden Klein. Patterson may not be happy about that at all. But let's take you to see what happened to the 4 and all that. Because that was a wild ride they had. So here's Tyson Broad right into the mix of this. He had absolutely nowhere to go here. There you see the 42 up and over. The 4, you know, he gets a little bit fender damage. It looks like the 20 is going to straighten him out here. Yep, 20 is about to straighten him out. There's Harley. Going to spin, finish him off. Now here comes Hayden Klein. He's going to get just sandwiched by him in the 38. Hayden Klein just goes up into the 4, and they're both going to flip over. 31, the 22 barely gets by. Charles Sanford not too lucky there. And they were lucky they didn't flip over the pit wall. 38 took a nail of the hit. Let's see that again from the 31's view. That was scarier for him. Actually, that's the wrong view there, but that was a horrific wreck right there. Now watch this. I mean, it looked like for a second it was going to open up, but it just didn't. And wow, he got hit hard enough. They just both went over. John Wilson going to get a piece right there. Maybe some fender damage. 22 barely escapes, but here comes the 09. Just slammed him back into the 4. And up and over the 31 goes. And his day is done along with Tyson Broad. Let's take a roof cam from that. And then we'll take a roof cam with the 4, and then we'll get you back to the green. Because that was a very horrific wreck. That's not something you like to see here at Indianapolis. Not even close to something you would like to see. I'll take you to the 4 here. Everything happens right in front of him. So we will take you back to the green here from Indianapolis. And we are back in that one wreck. In that one wreck, we had the 50, the 4, the 31, the 42, 93, 11, 41, 38, 70, 5, and 19. Well, actually, in those 2 wrecks, we had 10 cars wreck out. 31 left on the lead or left in the race, and actually a lot of those cars that are left in the race are damaged. I mean, look who's in second. Tony Blazer, he has damage. He was the one who basically flipped the 42 over. Then you have Gene Samper. William Duncan, actually, his car looks like he did a good job at fixing it. He still has some front end damage, but maybe he can try to rally something out of this finish here. Gene Samper has damage. Those two still battling. Just look at this. Basically, a lot of the field's still damaged. But your leader is Zach Smith, and one person who's 11, the 70, the 79, and the 12 having troubles. That is Charles Jackson. He has just made a comeback in this series so far. Got that win at Kentucky, and he has just been on it ever since. Now he's going to the inside of the 60, and caution is already out here. Let's see what for. Oh, looks like the 24, the 36, 27, and William Duncan and David Rochester flipped over. William Duncan even more damage. Alex Jones, Ben Paul, 51, Brian James. Oh, Gene Sanford may have been involved again. Wow, this is a pretty big wreck for that many cars only left. But your leader back to the line is the 10, and we will take you to see what happened. So here's how the wreck started. A 4 wide staggered off the corner. 20 hits the wall. 36 is there. Now watch Dylan Young here. Look at that move to miss that. I can't believe he just did that. But a heck of a move for him. But then the 51 gets into the 36 here. This guy Commons barely sliding down back between that. Now here's, I think, where the big hit comes. Here comes Brendan Patterson. Oh, man. What a hit for him. Then Ben Paul getting a piece. Oh, there's Rochester. Then here comes William Duncan, and there goes the 14 up and over. David Rochester, he's doing so well in Cup, but not too well here in Nationwide Series. As he will flip over there and come to a stop. Oh, that was a pretty scary wreck right there. That is a hard hit right there. 27 gonna nail him. Here comes the 43 ripping off his fender. Then here comes Rochester. Oh, driver's side door. And then William Duncan basically repaid the favor right there for Rochester. Even though it wasn't really Rochester's fault, but where did the 27 was well off the track. I don't know what Rochester was doing here, because he just kind of dove down and basically hit the 27. Yeah, that looked pretty intentional right there. And Brendan Patterson, a good friend of William Duncan. I guess Duncan didn't really prove that. I mean, he's fighting for a championship, but maybe friends come first there. Because that kind of looked like the 14 just basically came down and just nailed the 27. And Duncan may have repaid the favor, just got involved. I mean, this just may have been an accident. Let's see it from Rochester's view to even see if he could have saw the 27. Looks like you can't see it from here. No, he can definitely see that 27 from that far. Well, I don't know, but we'll take you back to the green here from Indianapolis. We are back. We have some more retired cars. They will be the 14, 43, 44, 27, 18, 36, 24, 12. And that is it. 23 cars left in the race. A little more than half the field left in the race. Henry Samper is your leader. Pichu Walker second. Aaron Mason third. Brad DeBane fourth. And Sam Young, who made history a couple weeks ago, in fifth. With Charles Jackson in seventh and Zach Brown in sixth. Henry Samper gets a pretty good start. 22, not as fast, but the 22 does not have damage. But now with William Duncan going out of the way, this is cleared for the 2 and the 79. 79 have damage, but, just finishing ahead of the 12 means every point to the 79. Couple points each race, that 79 will be right back up in the hunt. Here comes the 2. The 2 trying to pass the 10, and look at the 08. Look at the move by the 08, and they're 3 wide. That is not good off turn 4. And Charles Sanford being smart right there, knowing to back out of that, because that could have ended horribly bad off that corner. But a nice save by the 08, and lucky for Charles Jackson that the 08 saved it, because that could have been very, very severe for Charles Jackson. And he's going to slide up in front of the 01 there. And as these guys battle, that allows Pichu Walker and Henry Sanford to take away with the lead. Sanford looking for his second or third win, I believe. I can't remember. I think it's his second. But the 2 is trying everything he can to get back up in the top 5. He could use another win in these point standings. Oh, and the 22 into the wall, and there goes Charles Jackson around in front of the whole field. Hopefully he did not get hit. Oh! My word right there. And Gene Sanford involved. And Gene Sanford flipping. And Charles Jackson, who got involved, drives away completely fine, and may still be in the top 10. Yeah, he's 10th. He just drove away from that wreck completely fine. A lot of damage on that right side, but he is perfectly okay. The caution is back out with Pichu Walker, your leader, and we will take you to see that wreck one more time. We are back. Aaron Mason and Charles Jackson are battling. Charles Jackson just gets this run, and the 22 trying to give him room, but slides up. Hits the wall. Jackson's there. Oh, the 54 just got turned by the 01 also. And Charles Jackson's a lucky man right there. That was on the side of his car. That Sosnowski hit him, and he's just going to drive on. Whoa, Tony Blazer. Wow. There you see Gene Samper nailing it. Now Samper gets nailed by the 30 here, and then the 33. Wow. Just anybody with the 3 in their number today is just not doing too well. As let's see what happened to Tony Blazer. Wow. Just, the car just like exploded. Maybe did he hit something in the wall that could have possibly started that. So he's getting by the wreck fine. And he's scrubbing the wall. And you know what I think he's going to hit? He's going to hit where the wall pops out, right here where the safer barrier starts. Yes, that is exactly what he's going to hit, the 15. Right into the back of him. 15 almost goes over. And Tony Blazer just going to flip once. 15 up against the catch fence. 15 very close to flipping over. Gene Samper taking a nail of a hit here. Samper sliding, just more damage to the front end, and watch this. Oh, man, you could just see this, the dirt and smoke come right off that car. 33 right there. And wow, we're going to have to take an onboard here with the 33, 79, and the 15 here. Now we're going to go with the 15 here. Who had absolutely nowhere to go when Tony Blazer wrecked. Now we're going to take it on board here with the 33 of Luke Walker. And now we will take you back to the green as we're about halfway through this. No, we are halfway through this race and coming to a close here at Indianapolis. And we are back here at Indianapolis. We're going to go back to the green here. Basically the same order as before except for some pit stops. We have new retired cars. 79, 54, 3, 37, 15. 16 cars in the lead lap, 17 left in the race. And how about this? Charles Jackson, I mean, he took a pretty nail of a hit on the side. But he's still in this race running 5th. I mean, he still has a shot to win this race. And what it would be after spinning out with like 8 to go or so, and he comes back to win it. Now, how about that? He's a man on a mission because every point counts. If he wins this race, he could possibly get the points lead after this, which no one has done for a long time away from William Duncan. William Duncan had just dominated the season, but it's time for the 2 and the 79 and try to make a charge. 79 only finishing 1 position ahead of William Duncan. Oh, and Charles Jackson got close right there, and Sam Young just made another great save. Never mind. Oh! That was a head-on hit. And watch out, there's oncoming traffic. And there goes Luke Walker. There was another wreck with Hayden Klein, Luke Walker, and Charles Sanford, it looks like. Charles Jackson gonna casually drive away from that one again. He has just been lucky, and he's gonna end up getting 3rd out of that. Wow. But Pichu Walker going for his second win season, and Brad DeBane in second with Charles Jackson and Nicholas Guerrera. But we are really coming to a close. We're going to have to see that one again. But that was a wow. Just not driver's days today, and Charles Jackson getting very freaking lucky. We are back. Looks like the 08's on Charles Jackson's ass here, and Charles hits the wall. The 08's there, and they do a nice save, and watch this. He has it saved, but just no room to come back up. Slides back to the grass. Once you get in that grass, you're done. Right in front of the rookie, Zach Smith, and watch his hit he takes. Oh my God. And same with the 10 and the 1. That was a hit right there. Luckily, they get hit by no one else. And this happens. The 51 slowing down, the 33 gets under him, and they're both just going to slide up into the wall. Then the 08 gets hit head on there. Let's see that hit by the 08 and the 10 there. That was a very hard hit for them into the wall right there. Just 08 just didn't have room to come back up, and watch this hit. 10 almost gets flipped over. We're going to see that again with turn 2 perspective, and then we got to take an onboard here with the 08. Watch how fast that was. Oh my God. That was a pretty neck of a hit. Now he's going to even get another hit right here. That was even a pretty hard hit there too. Let's take an onboard, then we'll take you to the end of the race to see who will win it here at the Brickyard 300. Actually, I mean, he almost had another great save going. It was a pretty hard hit right there. Luckily, he's okay, we're hearing. And we will take you back to the green here from Indianapolis. We are back. We have more retired cars. The 08 133 have all retired. Now and same with the 10. We are close to our record. Our record for least amount finishing cars in a race, I believe, is 10 or 11. And I have a feeling that's going to differ here. But Dylan Young is your leader, with Henry Sanford second, Joseph Bryant third, Nicholas Guerra fourth, Aaron Mason fifth, and Charles Jackson still holding out in 6th. If we could only make it to the end. Charles Jackson not near as fast anymore. And I don't think that 39 will be either, as here comes Henry Sanford passing him. Peter Walker had a horrible pit stop, but he's really trying to work up to get back up there. Same with Aaron Mason and the 6. They both have not that much damage. Same with Brandon Bain. The 88 has a good amount of damage though. They're all hitting the wall. Aaron Mason got a good piece of the wall, actually, right there. And they're looking to go 3 wide. That's not good. Oh, but they keep it together, and I think it's going to be a... Oh, wait, someone's on the apron there. Who is that? Oh, it's Henry Sanford. He's pitting. Henry Sanford is having problems. He's going to give up the lead to Dylan Young. And that 6 is really chasing down Dylan Young. As Aaron Mason and Pichu London are battling. Here comes the 60. He wants to get his second one of the season. Oh, the 2's going to get into him, but the 2's going to save it. How about that by Charles Jackson? And the 6 and 39 are running away with it. I think this is going to be their race right here. Pichu London, it looks like that. I mean, Pichu Walker. I keep calling London. That's his other name there. Pichu Walker, it looks like his race, that bad pit stop, killed him there. Because he has to worry about that 22. And and it looks like the 6 got past the 39. But they are about a half second away. Now JT Teal pitting. Oh, pit stops. Actually, the 60 and them are pitting. Dylan Young and Nicholas Guerra, Brandon Bain, and Charles Jackson are only 4 to stay out. Who's going to win it? Nicholas Guerra or Dylan Young? Or could Brandon Bain or Charles Jackson possibly pull something off? Dylan Young right behind the 6. He has damage. What would it be if a damaged car can go to victory lane here at Indianapolis? Mustang versus Mustang. Roush versus an underdog team. Can the 39 of Dylan Young pull it off? He's looking to the inside. Will the 6 hit the wall? No, the 6 will not hit the wall. I don't think the 39 could do it. No, he's looking to the inside. But it's not going to be enough. Nicholas Guerra will get his second win of the season here at Indianapolis. And Charles Jackson going to rally back for 4th. How about that battle? Dylan Young was looking there, but he decided it wasn't even worth a try. Because he just did not have the run off the corner. But congratulations to Nicholas Guerrera on picking up his second career win in the Lowe's Nationwide Series. Heck of a run by the 6. Something he needed, and he's going to do it here at Indianapolis. And we will take you to your race results.